Thinking of taking a cruise on Silversea Silver Spirit? Well, I'm on board, so let's take a tour of the ship, show you all the highlights. The ship holds approximately 600 people, and it's all suites. So let's take a tour of the ship, and we're going to start up on deck 11. We're up on deck 11, and this is one of my favorite places to be. This is the observation lounge. It's up on the top, and as you can see, you just have great views on the front of the ship. Nice thing about this is it acts as the library. So you have bookcases here, plenty of seating, and again, you always can just look right outside. The other nice thing on this deck is, in this lounge, is that during the evening, they do have a bar, so they serve drinks. During the day, they also have a coffee machine. So if you want self-service coffee, it's always here for you. Now, for navigational purposes, there are maps like this all throughout the ship. So it makes it pretty easy to get around to see where you are, what's on the deck. Now we are on deck 10. Deck 10 also has suites towards the front of the ship. And we are at Spaccanapoli, which is the pizza restaurant, Best Pizza at Sea. There's also a gelato station, so during the day you can have gelato. Spaccanapoli is open for lunch and dinner. And as you can see, you have seating around this deck. There is a walking path to go around the ship. It's 8 times around the full deck for a mile. Down below us is deck 9. We'll get down there, but as you can see, deck 9 has a swimming pool. Now we're down on deck 9. Deck 9 forward, you have suites. Deck 9 in the middle, you have a pool bar. They also have coffee in the morning. And deck 9 over here, you have the grill. Now the grill is open for lunch, but at dinner, these tables and the grill turn into the Hot Rocks restaurant, where you will grill your own steaks and seafood for dinner. Also on deck 9, as you see, is the pool. Pool has plenty of seating around here. If during the day they seem to run out of seating, all of a sudden they'll get you more seating. The pool has the pool, and there are 3 hot tubs around the pool. One of the nice things that I appreciate is around the pool, they also have the temperature of the pool and the 3 hot tubs. So you're not surprised putting your feet in, and next thing you know, it's either too hot or too cold. In the middle of the ship is the stairway. It's beautiful. It goes up and down all the way up to deck 10, and then all the way down to deck 3 or 4. As I mentioned, there are 4 elevators in the lobby area, so right in the center of the ship. And again, you always have a diagram to show you where you are, so you'll never get lost walking around the ship. The other nice thing, if you just want to change your route every now and then, towards the rear of the stairwell, there's also another set of stairwells, so you can go up and down them. So you can really, if you want to get your steps in and do your walk, you have games, and during the cruise they will typically have bridge. You have also had some small meetings in the card room. Panorama Lounge is used during the day for trivia sometimes. Primarily there's music in here in the evening, and drinks pre-dinner or after dinner for cocktails. There's also seating outside of the Panorama Lounge as well. Now deck 8 forward is cabins, but as you go to the back of deck 8, you have a couple of my favorite places. You have the Arts Cafe and Silver Note. You also have the shops. You have a jewelry shop, another jewelry shop, as well as sells logo items and then some things you need. And you also have the Connoisseur's Corner. So the Connoisseur's Corner is a smoking lounge, but they also have cigars and other additional items, premium drinks and scotches that you can purchase. And let's look at Silver Note. So Silver Note is open for dinner. And Silver Note is a jazz club dinner experience. It is included during your dinner. There'll be a singer and a pianist, and they'll be playing beautiful music, singing, and it's a set menu. And right next to Silver Note is Arts Cafe. This is my go-to place for coffee, snacks, drinks, fast breakfast. That's also a great place to work. And they change their offerings during all day long. So 3 or 4 times during the day, they'll have different things that you can have. There's seating inside as well as outside. Now we're on deck 7. Yes, the ship does have a casino. It's small, but it's here. So as you can see, there are tables. There's roulette. And there are some slots. So let's take a look at La Terraza on deck 7. It is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast and lunch being buffet, and dinner being gourmet Italian sit-down. Breakfast, as you can see, is an omelet station. I will do a full dining guide, so we'll have more information on La Terraza during the dining guide. It looks totally different when you're here in the evening, when it's set up for La Terraza as Italian. Okay, we're now on deck 6. From deck 7 down to deck 5. These decks are all staterooms towards the front of the ship. One of the other nice things with Silversea is there is a small laundrette on each of the floors. Just know that most of them only have one washer and dryer, so it makes it pretty hard to do your laundry if you want to. A really neat thing with Silversea is once you've hit 100 room nights, then they will give you free laundry service. So it's a really nice feature. So let's take a look at what's doing towards the back of deck 6. This is the spa. It is the Zagara Spa. So there's saunas, there's a whirlpool. There's also a nice fitness area. But again, it's pretty limited in terms of the equipment and the size. As you can see, there's art all around the ship. I've sailed the ship before, and I think they're doing something new. They have a gallery they're working with in Los Angeles that has put all this art up. And there are QR codes, and you can actually purchase the art around the ship. They do have a curator on board. Now we're in the Venetian Lounge. This is in the back of deck 5. This is where your shows will be held. This is where some lectures will be. Sometimes you'll gather here for your tours. So what's really nice about this lounge, it is small and intimate, but there's plenty of seating for the shows. I think one nice feature they've added is these chairs actually hold 2 people, and then they have this little drink stand right here, which I think is a really neat thing that you can put your drinks on and not have to worry about holding it or putting it on a table in front of you. Prior to entering Dolce Vita is the main desk for any help that you need from anybody. You have the future cruise planner sales area, and one of the most important areas, the tour excursions. But this is kind of the central hub of the ship. For any help you need for anything, they can help you right here. And as you proceed into Dolce Vita, this is just a great place to sit during the day. They use this for a lot of different things. During the day, they will have trivia here. They also will have music. In the evening, the lounge will also be used for music as well, for pre-dinner cocktails. There's usually music in here after dinner as well. Okay, I'm down on deck 4, and deck 4 is where the main 4 restaurants are. So you have 2 premium restaurants, which is La Dame and then Seychelles. Both have a cover charge, and I'll go over them during my dining guide. And you have Indochine and Atlanta. Seychelles, this restaurant is Asian. During lunch, it is open for sushi. And as you can see, look at this amazing sushi. There is no charge during lunch for sushi. It is open for dinner, and for dinner there is an extra charge. The menu is very unique, well worth it if you like Wagyu. They have lobster. So again, I'll feature this on my full dining guide, but this is Seychelles, and it's open for lunch and dinner. And we are in Indochine. This is one of the included restaurants. It is only open for dinner. It's really one of my favorite restaurants. It's Asian fusion, a little bit of Indian, a little bit of Japanese, Vietnamese. They also have a bar that has some unique cocktails for you. Atlanta is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is in the evening more of a steakhouse. For breakfast, it's a la carte, and at lunch, it is also a la carte. Again, I'll put a feature on this in my full dining guide that I do. So we are inside La Dame. Again, La Dame is a multi-course French fine dining experience. It is an extra cost. On this cruise, I think it is $60. They also have a wine pairing with that. It's a very unique, amazing experience. So this has been my tour of the Silver Spirit. Started up on deck 11 and then ended up in deck 3. If you have any other questions about the ship, I've sailed on it a couple times, feel free to post them. And this is Jack with Luxury Cruise Tips. And please do me a favor and subscribe to my videos. I do post new videos every week and every now and a short or two. So thanks for watching the videos.